gotta chill. You gotta chill for real. To say that is crazy cause you know the deal. ASAP and Wavy maneuver the field. Fresh out the Ville, tell you how I feel for real. Yo, you gotta chill. We running up new dollar bills. YGC. She wanna ride with me cause it's all covered from A to Z. The culture, the sports, the fashion. This ain't drip, this wavy things. Of course by my action.
What is good, YGC family? It is your boy Wavy.
You already know it's your boy Taj.
And we are back with another episode
of YGC Podcast.
AKA
You Gotta Chill.
That was a little weird, I don't know.
It was.
We are back for the first episode. Dang, that's weird on me.
It's been that long?
It's been that long, man. We're back for the first episode.
My bad. I ain't know if they heard me.
Clearly, he does not mess with me, bro. It's the first time in a while. It's just us two, bro.
You know, it was also the first time.
What?
Both of us got a haircut, bro. Last time this nigga had braids, I had on a shiesty. I was like, this nigga ain't finna out nigga me, bro. I had no cut.
Man, that is
it gotta be a good episode. Hey, man.
Oh, man. Nah, it's been a lot going on in the world, bro.
Hella shit, bro.
Like,
hella.
I don't even know where to start.
Damn. It was just Super Bowl weekend. It was just Valentine's.
It was Valentine's. Bro, you know what we got to start off with? Because we are both basketball guys. Bron passes Kareem.
I ain't gonna lie.
All-time scoring list. I got to give him my props.
I'm going to give it to him. I ain't even snapping. I'm going to clap it up for him.
That's an amazing accomplishment. Well-deserved. He's a pioneer for the NBA. A lot of respect for his game. I'm not a Bron guy. You know, I have to.
Man, just had to go out and say it.
Disclaimer: I'm not a Bron guy, but as a hooper and a student of the game, it can't go without saying just kind of how much he's improved his game, worked on his game, his attention to detail, how he approaches the game, doesn't cheat the game. I sound like Stephen A. Smith right now, but like it's true. Like I really do respect his craft. I mean, his ability, his longevity, and everything he brings for the game of basketball. So much love and shout out to that nigga Bron, because that is a crazy achievement that I didn't think was gonna be broken in my time. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Major respect to Bron. Especially, it's so hard to keep a smile down. This is like I'm fighting to say this. Well, no, I'm not. But as y'all know, all my boys watching the chapter, my LBs, they all know that I'm not gonna say I'm not a LeBron guy. I just don't think LeBron is the GOAT. But I always give him respect when it's due. You know what I'm saying? So I think LeBron, when it's all said, well, not even think. When it's all said and done, like, nobody touching his shit. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that, bro?
Come on, bro. Nobody's touching his records. Nobody's touching his records.
I wasn't saying pause. I wasn't saying pause. You just said that he's not your GOAT, but then you said when he's finished done, nobody's touching his shit. So I'm thinking you're trying to say he's the GOAT.
No, in terms of records, right? So
I'm just clarifying because I know.
Okay, I thought
I wasn't trying to say no pause.
Nah, listen. Yeah, nobody touching his records because what he gonna end with probably I'm gonna say like 42,000 because he's at 38.
Maybe
he gonna be at like 39 and a half by the end of this season.
I mean, we hope. We don't wish anything on anybody, but
God's willing.
I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie because the Lakers are definitely playing him a lot more than he should be.
They got
Anthony Davis, not really. Well, D'Lo's not. He's not a third best player on the championship team.
Oh yeah, but I was about to say don't forget how that boy was on the Nets. Now all he got to do is go back to that.
I like D'Lo as a player, but like if you think about all the big threes that have win chips or trying to.
Oh yeah, not chips. I'm saying
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to win a chip.
Okay, so you know how I always get mad at the Heat.
Yeah.
How Spoelstra don't play Butler.
Yeah.
Until like 6 minutes left in the fourth. I think Lakers could get away with that because of D'Lo. I'm not saying D'Lo's an answer, But the nigga's clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, he can hoop, bro.
He can hoop down the wire enough for Bron to get enough rest. Is what I'm saying.
but like.
But in the playoffs, all right, that's when Bron is but that's when Bron is expected to play more. Now he can cut back.
25 games left, bro. Like I don't know what they like. For the Lakers to be great. And we're not gonna stay too long on NBA because we might have to just have a whole other.
We're gonna have a whole episode on it.
A whole other channel for NBA. I'm not gonna lie to you, but for the Lakers to be great on New York basketball. Who just passed these boys in the standings. So sitting at 6.
It don't
boys
matter,
couldn't
bro.
Finish, bro. They let Mikal Bridges get off 45.
That was KD, bro.
Mikal Bridges.
That was KD.
Got 45 off. I said he was sleeping. I literally saw the game on my phone. I opened my door and said, "Y'all niggas lost to the fucking Nets." And then I didn't hear a response.
I was not asleep. I had my laptop next to me. Like I looked up, it was like 3 minutes left. And niggas was down 11. After we was just, oh my god! I was like, yeah, it's done. We go to sleep.
At the end of the day, Braun passes Kareem. Just because I'm gonna leave that for another day.
We're just talking about the GOAT debate still.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Okay, nah, 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. Listen, man. LeBron, like I said, no one's gonna touch his records, bro. He gonna end with like 42K points.
Yep.
Well, he's at like 11K assists, something like that.
I don't know. He's 4th.
I think he's 9.
I think he's 4th on the list.
Yeah, he's like 4th. Nobody gonna pass. Definitely not the points record, but where he is in like everything, points, assists, rebounds, like that's definitely some athlete of all time. Not even just basketball player, athlete of all time stats, right? But people think the reason LeBron, or I say LeBron's not the GOAT, is because I'm hating. Or y'all be saying, oh, I ain't never seen Jordan play, all this stuff. Bro, it's about the killer instinct, bro. I just don't think LeBron has that. Or I think he has it now, but I think it took so long to develop, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't compare it to Michael Jordan, even though I never seen the man play, right? But for the stats that I've seen, like, Jordan's taking that last shot. Even though LeBron's going to make the right basketball play. No, Jordan and Kobe, I'm not saying Kobe's the GOAT, but Kobe had that killer instinct. Kobe taking that last shot, and he going to make that shit. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of see Bron in kind of like a Ben Simmons role sometimes. Sometimes in the clutch. When he just act like he's not the man, bro.
Oh my gosh.
No, you know what I'm talking about. They gonna kill me. They was gonna crucify me. But I'm not a Bron sexual.
Ben Simmons?
Bro.
Who got ran out of Philly?
As a Miami Heat fan, I would never forgive LeBron for 2011.
Oh my gosh.
When that nigga, he turned into Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter, in the finals, every day, every game. But this is what I mean, like, he gained it, though. But I think it just took too long.
Oh, my God.
He had to turn off the mic. This would be the...
Well, oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
I don't agree with that take about the Ben Simmons. I don't think LeBron is the GOAT. For me, I kind of approach it. There's two different arguments being made, in my opinion. There's a longevity. And then I don't kind of look at it like that. Like, LeBron has a longevity, and for some people, that makes him the GOAT because he's been able to sustain his, I guess you'd say, prime for so long. But for me, I kind of approach it in a different way, where the prime of Michael Jordan versus the prime of LeBron, and then obviously all the accolades that come with it throughout the whole career. That's kind of how I look at it, and I made it a point that I'm not going to really get in on these debates as much until LeBron retires, just to give him a fair opportunity, because it's not, I don't think it's fair with Bron still playing and writing his story for me to kind of compare him to Mike, who's already done. But in my opinion, I do think Jordan is the GOAT. And a lot of people are putting a lot of weight on this scoring title, which I get. But when you think about it, Kareem has, I think, the same amount of chips as Michael. I think he has the same amount of, I think, 5 or 6 MVPs. I don't know how many finals MVPs. But and then he had the scoring title amongst all these other records he had, and still people didn't say Kareem was the GOAT. So LeBron getting this achievement, which is amazing, does not all of a sudden put him above Jordan, because it was always Jordan, and then there was somebody fighting for second, whether it's a Kareem, whether it's a Kobe.
I think he's a definite second, though.
Like people saying, but a lot of people aren't.
It's no debate.
They're saying like LeBron now, because he got that, is now fighting Kareem for that too. Like, I mean, before that, they weren't putting him above Kareem.
Oh, you talking about the critics?
Yeah, like
I'm talking about niggas.
Like niggas, because people don't understand Kareem's game. People aren't really looking at what Kareem did. Like they're just saying, "Oh, Kareem improved." Like Kareem doesn't even get the amount of respect that he should be getting from the basketball community. In all honesty, because Kareem, his accomplishments are unbelievable. He held that record for 38 years. Like it's crazy when you think about what Kareem did for the sport on the court and off, but he doesn't get the love like LeBron is now, where LeBron's still playing with only 4 chips. They talking about he's the second best player.
It's social media age too, man.
It's unfortunate.
There's way more support.
Yeah, but we gonna get off the basketball, because we could do that all day. We might really have to start that basketball channel. I'm not gonna lie to you,
man. Brian, he's a definite 2, arguable GOAT. We can leave it at that.
No, I think he's definitely top 3. I think I have him at 2, but the people saying Kareem, I really had to start looking into what he did, and that made me get a little But positions is why Kareem probably will never be able to be 1 or 2, because it's a wing guard league, so they're never gonna give the big number 2 over a wing.
Selling out arenas.
Anywho, Kansas City wins the Super Bowl, beating the Eagles. Clap it up for Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
I watched that game. I was able to get out there and down in Miami, went to a little watch party, and it was a great environment. I am a Giants fan, so I was very happy the Eagles lost. And that's all I really have to say. They're saying Patrick Mahomes might be
Patrick Mahomes. Perk Mahomes?
Come on, brother.
They said he took a perk. This is alleged. You know I gotta bring the conspiracies. You know who I am. But nah.
Chill, bro.
People was really saying though, like after he got that, obviously athletes be getting shots. It wasn't nothing crazy. Yeah. But I forgot who posted that. It was somebody in the chapter. It was like he was being investigated, but it was fake.
Yeah.
Like getting a shot of. They thought he got steroids or something. But the Perk Mahomes memes definitely had me dying.
Now they saying that he arguably is top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. What is it? 2?
Yeah.
It's the second chip. Is 3 MVPs or is it 2?
I think it's second chip, second MVP, if I'm not mistaken. It could be 3. I'm not sure.
No, that's solid.
They said he went to 5 conference championships in a row, or 4. He went to the Super Bowl now 3 times, 1, 2.
Oh, that's what he went. Because I know
he went to the Super Bowl 3 times, 1, 2, 2-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion. I think he's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, definitely.
They say his athleticism at the quarterback. They say he's a better quarterback than Tom Brady is.
Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady, in all honesty,
we need to bring Carl on here. We needed Neo if you was watching this.
Listen,
we need
Tom
to bring
Brady.
him on here.
It's funny because Tom Brady and LeBron are so comparable to me. Tom Brady and LeBron have the longevity argument, the greatness over extended period of time.
He's just not athletic. I just wouldn't compare him to LeBron.
No, I'm just saying, but like in their respective sports, like they have the accolades over extended period of time, which creates such a historic run. But there are people, in Tom's case, there are people that are better athletes and better quarterbacks than him. But he just has.
It's Brady. Sorry, I didn't know who you were talking about. You said Tom, bro. I was so lost, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know I don't really mess with that dude either, so. As a New York Giants fan, I hate Tom Brady. I don't really care because we beat his ass twice in the bowl.
This man holding that to he's cherishing that moment.
Most
bro.
definitely. I was alive for both. I was in New York, the first one, I was still living up there. And then that second one, I was down in Florida, and I had Patriot fans in my crib, and they took that L right back to their cribs. And I was in my Giants hat, and I was like, take it.
I ain't gonna lie, we lived through a lot of historical sports moments.
Because
Maybe it's social media. No, it's not. Nah, niggas is just better.
We lived through a lot.
Yeah, niggas is just better. Like, I'm thinking about, like, Steph Curry.
Yes, I mean,
Like,
athletes evolve though, because technology gets better, health gets better, and that's another reason. You see, I'm not trying to get LeBron stuff, but you can't compare LeBron in this era and generation.
MJ with that technology.
Bro, you never like that's why you
from the 3-point line.
You can't do it because we were like LeBron's playing so long. Okay, yes, MJ could play to sustain his greatness, bro. It's a totally different world. The amount of technology that LeBron has access to. For the rest, like you just can't compare eras one, which is why I don't like comparing new niggas to old niggas. But you just like, anywho. So yes, Chiefs won the bowl, but nobody really cared about the Super Bowl because everybody was worried about the halftime show. They said it's the Super Bowl, the Bowl.
Shit had more.
It's the Rihanna Bowl.
That shit had more views. It was about probably like 10,000 more. Don't quote me on it. I think it was like 106 to like 115.
Everybody was there for the Rihanna Bowl.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that performance?
I love her.
You know, she was probably my first celebrity crush.
Hey, you ain't ever seen A$AP Taz and A$AP Rocky in the same place?
So you're a father.
I've never denied that. Hey,
I found our
digital footprint.
A$AP Taz claims to be the father of Rihanna's seed.
Hey, A$AP Mob for the kill me. They could have trademarked my at name.
Oh my gosh. A$AP Taz says he's the real A$AP.
Hey, listen, in case that happens, y'all all go on Instagram and search Taj is a user with my name. Just TAJ. Please report that page. Please. I've been trying to get this shit for like 2 years.
I'm trying to get Chris Wavy.
Bro, tell him report it. Tell him Chris Wavy, no spaces. Report the page.
What? I have an X in the Wavy.
Oh, I just meant spell it out. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Chris
Wavy. Yeah.
Report that page, please.
Need him gone. Need him out of there.
Every day we stray further. But yeah, I've been trying to get that page, but Rihanna though.
That performance was nice.
First of all, I don't know what y'all women talking about. That shit was the best thing niggas have ever seen. This is the only women
that complain
it's
about
only
it?
women saying, I think you'll lie. It's the
Beyonce,
man.
It's the Beyonce. Beyonce tax.
Beyonce wouldn't be performing. When Beyonce was pregnant, this what she did. I'm like, all right, bro, that's cool.
But what I was starting to think about too, because I asked, so as I was watching the performance, I was like, it's nice, it's enjoyable, but it wasn't like, I ain't gonna lie, to me it wasn't like Odee.
No, it wasn't Odee.
But then I was
it was a good performance.
I don't even know, I've never really watched Rihanna perform for real. So I was like, does Rihanna even dance that much?
She had 2-3 ones, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know what they were expecting.
That's what I was about to say. Because I don't remember her being like a crazy choreo going crazy like a Beyonce.
But I don't like though,
What?
and this is on black people. When these white people perform, they don't do nothing but perform. They just sing. When Adele sings, she just singing. Why y'all ain't hard on her?
I mean,
why? Why? I understand why, but I'm still this is why I have to ask. Cause come on, man.
We just expect we're our worst critics, to be honest with you. Us as black people, we judge and critique ourselves so much, bro. Way more than I would say anybody else. And we really like the whole cancel culture. That's really black people trying to shut black people down. But nobody else is doing that though.
Who put y'all niggas in charge?
Nobody else is doing that to other people. Granted, now I understand it's stuff that be worth it. They did some terrible things. That we don't need to support them. Okay, but there's a lot of people that do terrible things still getting supported and nobody does it. Mm-hmm. We literally bring our people down we judge ourselves and critique ourselves so much, expecting perfection when we are not perfect creatures, bro. So it's interesting, though. As a community, we are terrible.
We are terrible
because we don't even get behind each other either.
See, I ain't even want to bring this up.
I ain't either. I don't know how we. Cause we segueing right into the main topic.
Yeah, we did. I ain't gonna bring it up. Y'all finna cancel me.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I was just damn. You remember? I don't even remember his name. This is gonna make it even worse because don't cancel me because of this. Like I really kind of tuned out, like seeing all these tragedies. You know what I'm saying with black men and stuff. You like say his name, like Tamir Rice, Amar Rihanna. Like ever since that whole era, that was like 2020. I kind of tuned it out. So I really don't know his name because I didn't want to look at the story. But you seen the story of the 3 like black officers? Yeah. I'm not really getting too much into it. But I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a lot of black people way harder on them. Not saying it's right. It was completely wrong. They deserve it. But y'all was way harder on them than y'all was on the white like police officers. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's a double-edged sword. It's kind of good we hold each other accountable, but at the same time, like. Niggas be on each other's heads, bro.
Yeah, like, I get what you're saying. Like like I was saying, like we have such a standard for ourselves, and we hold our like black people to such a high standard that when one of us does something bad, we tear them down. But in a sense, a lot of people really do not keep that same energy.
They don't.
For the other side.
They don't.
And then you can kind of, I mean, if we really want to get into it, it could
slave mentality.
It could really be that we just are accepting it. Like it happens so much that it's at the point now where it's just like that's just what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
don't
even know his name.
It's just a part of life, which is unfortunate. Like, if it really is like that, if it's because of that reason, that's very sad.
But the reason I said that was because just like. Not that we shouldn't hold ourselves accountable, but I just think it shouldn't be as public. Because, like, you see, like, bro, when white people step out and do something racist, you don't ever hear about it again. Like, them as a collective, bro, they find a way to, like, push that shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? They handle that shit in-house. Niggas is back on the billboards. Niggas is doing, like, black people, you're canceled. Like, why can't we just, as a collective, just, you know what I'm saying? Work it out. Like, I just think we just not forgiving. Like, you got to think about, like, Chris Brown. Chris Brown's still back at the top. But he's not even, bro. He's not even. Yeah,
I just saw something, and I don't know who. Don't quote me. I was reading.
It was about the Rihanna thing, too.
Nah, it was Chris Brown, and I guess he partnered with Chloe, maybe?
Yeah, it was.
Chloe, I think. And I see so much backlash about it. And granted, you know, good or bad, there's a lot of bad things about Chris Brown. He's a very talented person, but there's a lot of bad stuff he's done, from sexual harassment, stalking. We all know the bad. And I'm not even talking about the Rihanna stuff because that's a whole thing that we really can't get into. They both know what they both did. But I'm talking about everything after.
He was 17 too, bro.
Yeah, like
come on.
Age to me is only reason for that one. Only reason I say that is because they both did something to each other. They both in the wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But everything else,
be fighting.
Not me. I'm about to say I ain't never fought, bro. No kizzy. I ain't put my hands on nobody.
But you've seen it.
I ain't never seen it.
Not you've been there and actually like. But come on, you've spoken to people and they be like,
yeah, in college, I have friends.
17? Like, niggas is older than 17. Exactly. A nigga was 17. So I'm like,
I can't co-sign that.
But I can't either.
Everything after that he's been in, okay. But, like, people are mad at Chloe for even doing something with him. And it's like, we don't really forgive each other. Which is good or bad, I don't know. I mean, no, it's bad. It's just because of my faith and what I believe in. You are supposed to forgive. So I can't be like good or bad. Nah, it's for me and what I believe. You should forgive people and give them an opportunity to change. And if they don't change, then you just kind of, pray for them and move them out of your life to just bring positivity. But we have a habit of people don't change. We don't pray for them. And we just keep them in our lives and just bring negativity.
Then when they do change, or attempt to change, y'all bring up old shit. Be like, nah, this was this nigga did in 2016. It's 2023.
Yeah,
It's
it's interesting.
I thought you saw the tweet that I saw though. That's why I mentioned Rihanna. It was like, cause you mentioned Chloe. It was like they mad at Chloe for, what's it called? Partner with Chris Brown. They mad at Chris Brown for the thing with Rihanna at 17. And now they mad at Rihanna for calling her son fine.
I did see that.
Yeah, I see that. I was like, y'all just
Which is interesting. I don't know, bro. That part was interesting.
I think it's just Caribbean.
Nah, I mean, even though like it's not even just Caribbean though, because it depends on I don't know how she used it. I don't know if it was verbal. I don't know if it's a message. I really don't know.
She posted like it was like a photo. Like remember the photo shoot they took? Mm-hmm. He was like, my son fine, but not like that. I mean, obviously she put it so you see. That's another thing. It's text. Like it can be misconstrued. But yeah, you gotta think. I don't know. Think about like she's Caribbean, bro. So I'm assuming majority of black Twitter is not Caribbean. I'm not gonna assume that. But a lot of them are just
Black American.
Black. So, because there's a lot of disconnect of black Twitter.
Are we talking about? Are we talking about Black American Twitter, or are we just talking about Black Twitter as a whole?
I mean,
because that can get even more complicated.
I mean, I feel like black Twitter is all of black people, but there's a lot of people who just carry on the weight of black. Like you got to think about, like I'm definitely putting them Beyonce people in there. 'Cause them niggas is crazy. Like them. There are people who follow everything. Like, you know, as soon as this shit drops on a celebrity, they on it. Like, I consider that black Twitter. And then everyone else black is just, you know what I'm saying, outskirts.
That's a cult, bro.
That is.
That's not black.
They running the shit.
That's not black Twitter, bro. That's a cult. Those are diehards. The average Joe is not in that black
What you
Twitter.
Call the Nicki niggas? The Nicki people.
Nicki stands.
No, bro. Some shit, man.
The Onika or
nigga said the Onikas.
I don't know.
No, man. What's the shit called? Oh, there's the Barbs. He's like them.
It's the Beehive.
In the Beehive. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but that's not everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a small percentage of Twitter, but they're just so loud that it feels like they're bigger than they are, bro.
That's the same niggas canceling.
Bro, they're not that big.
So you think all of black Twitter is canceling people?
I think
it's a select few.
It's not, but I'm saying like the select few is not all. The select few doesn't speak for everybody, but their voice is so strong.
They be loud.
That it makes it seem like it's the same thing we said with social media. Like everything looks so crazy. We got all these expectations because select few people live in a certain way, and that's what's getting supported, loved, and shown. That everybody thinks that's what you got to be doing. So it's like I think the average black Twitter bro is the people that like me, just get on there, tweet every now and then, say things that's on your mind.
You're not tweeting when it's too controversial though.
Yeah, I say stuff.
You ain't saying nothing too out of pocket.
I be saying stuff.
You're not canceling niggas.
I don't cancel.
See, you're not.
That's the average person.
We're the outskirts.
No, bro. No.
I'm telling you, there is a large number of people.
They're large, but they're not
mostly
majority,
women.
Bro. They're not majority, bro.
Mostly women.
They're not majority. There's just no way. The average black person, bro. Think about UF, bro. The average, just go to that bubble. The average black person at UF is not on Twitter canceling everybody. They have an opinion, but they're not like, oh my gosh. Like, no. They have an opinion. Then there's a select few people at UF. From when we was there.
Anybody I see, I'm unfollowing.
Yes, bro. Like, come
bro,
on.
They be dead ass. They be dead ass.
They're gonna unfollow you for your opinion, right or wrong. like your opinion, right or wrong, is like, bro, we have. I mean, you unfollow. That's good though. Unfollow me if you don't.
No,
agree.
bro, don't unfollow me, bro. Remove me as a follower. Too, cause I'm finna block your ass.
you can definitely unfollow me.
I'm gonna block you.
But yeah, so that's interesting. Let's segue right into our main topic though, which is navigating mid to late 20s, because social media plays a big role in kind of what we're about to get into about what you see, how you feel about what you see, and those that are speaking louder than you really need to be listening. And this is actually something I tweeted, is that everyone seems to be facing the same struggle earlier on in their career right now, from like age, I'll say 24-ish to like late 20s, and kind of realizing their career and then finances in this economy. and it's crazy. Like the expectations that they had for themselves coming out of college, with whatever degree, whether it's batch or it's masters, and you get into your workforce, and you really not either you're not making what you want to make, you're not in the position you thought you was going to be in, and then we just
not happy, honestly.
You're not happy with what's going on in your life. Yeah. And then we're just in the economy, unfortunately, like it's just a terrible time to have to be an adult. Like everything is more expensive.
And the crazy part is nobody wants to admit it.
No.
Because but it's not for everybody though. Because you got to think, I'd say it's for a majority. Because majority of people that graduated college that go straight into the workforce, or like grad school and then go to the workforce, then you have like the kind of distinguished already. Like you got the engineers, they making guap.
Yeah.
You got the lawyers, pharmacists, they making guap. But they not happy. Like, cause it's like, I'm seeing a lot too. Like people in their careers, they finally doing this, then they like, damn, like it's so much work. Like they making the bread, but it's so much stress. Like, what I'm saying? Your life consumed by
the work-life balance.
Yeah, the work-life balance. So it's like, it's such a struggle in your 20s, bro. Like, and I always think about this because my mom always told me when I was younger, she was like, if you go to anybody, grab like random 10 people, put a hat out in a bucket, everybody write their problems in there, and you gotta choose. You probably gonna leave with your own shit. Because you don't know what the hell people going through. Like, yeah, you just got into your workforce, but people as lawyers and doctors miserable, bro. They is stressing. Hella debt, facts. But it's like, just this 20s, bro, it's
an interesting
They
time.
say they're supposed to be roaring 20s. This shit is roaring for real. This shit roaring at me like that shit.
It's crazy,
dog. That shit is wild, bro.
It's crazy. And you kind of brought it up, though. Is like people, we come out of college with expectations, and you say, but then there's a select few that just because of the industry they chose, come out of college and they're making more bread, and you start to see what their like lifestyle is, and then we start to compare ourselves, like and which is why I say social media plays a role, because social media is glamorizing a certain lifestyle in our generation. Yeah. Whether it's from the celebrities, whether it's from your friends that 24 to 27 making the 6 figures so they could travel, they could buy the bags, the shoes, buy the
unlimited PTO,
like doing what they doing, and it just looks so good that you start comparing yourself to them. And it's like everybody has their own race, everybody has their own lane, and it's just kind of crazy how we lose sight of our own goals, and we try to like switch lanes. We try to improve our life, maybe sometimes giving up your goal or leaving a situation that probably is better for you in the long haul, but you want that short time satisfaction, and you want it now. And we're a very now heavy generation because of social media, internet, like everything's accessible, that we want it now, where you gotta put some time in. And if you think about it, a lot of, like, obviously some people, they just get lucky. But there's not that many people that just get lucky. There's a lot of people that put time in to get where they are, whether the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers, they put extra time in school to then come out and make the bread. Then they're like, it's just people, even like the YouTube sensations that they say, they did one video and they get big. Bro, they've been making so many videos.
Man, bro, I'm thinking about Tremont. People think, Tremont just got out one day and made clothes. No, bro, a nigga has been making clothes for years, bro. It's an everyday process, bro. You got to put in work.
Putting in that grind, but it just looks good because you just see them when they get big for the most part. Not many people are around in the beginning when the groundwork has been laid. They just see you when you get big and be like, oh, wow, like you just dropped that, you just made that. Not realizing all the trials and tribulations you face. So it's like, it's really important to not compare yourselves to other people, bro. Not compare yourself to your peers.
Yeah. And my thing is too, not even comparison with mostly it's money. I'd say people compare, but also just like title kind of. Because like you compare a doctor to like a social worker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the way I see it is like, bro, I think about the world holistically. Like, you got to think about, just draw it back from like a bird's eye view where we at right now. Like, you know, if you can see your location, you can just zoom out, bro. Think about how many businesses there are. Food, fast food, like Wing Woon. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they is million. No, I ain't gonna say millionaires. They is like 100. They making 100K. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guarantee you, the local Chinese spot, they ain't comparing themselves to no lawyer, but they probably making that lawyer money. Cause you think about how much people coming in on a daily, bro.
Yeah. Shoot, just
like,
think about us.
Exactly. Like, niggas, bro, I'm donating to them on a weekly basis, bro. Like, so you got to think about that. Like, people just need to do what they want to do truly and just be the best of that. Like, you need to be the best version of yourself. Because that's the only thing you can be the best at. The best version of yourself. So, if you're going to be a personal trainer, you comparing yourself to a lawyer, no, bro, you need to get more clients. Get more clients, or they say work smarter, not harder. Yeah. Make a big thing to do is make an ebook. You know what I'm saying? Make an ebook, have people do that, so you don't have as many clients, you get more money. You know what I'm saying? All you need to do is find ways to match your stream of income to these people, and it's all possible, especially with this day and age. You got TikTok. You got all types of social media. Like,
well, you kind of talking shit right now.
Chill. It's been a long day, man.
Damn, I was sitting here like, shit.
Nah, bro, cause you know what? I ain't even gonna say that. Nah, somebody told me, they was like, I don't speak up as much as I should, like, on the pod. Like, I do, obviously, you know, like, I be saying jokes and whatever. But like, nah, like, why you don't talk like this on the pod? I'm like, you feel me? I'll say a little something. But
see, Todd be trying. I told you, Todd be trying to be too cool with
bro,
y'all.
I be cooling, man.
I know I said this like episode 3 or 4, bro. I was like, this nigga be trying to act cool on the pod.
I be cooling.
They want more, bro. You got.
I know they want more. They already got. You got to give them the controversy before you give them the knowledge. It is always going to be controversy. It's always. I just seen a TikTok.
Oh my gosh!
It was like, somebody gotta be the person to say the intrusive thoughts to everybody, bro. It gotta be me, bro.
I feel you. There's some thoughts I be going to say, bro. I had that one episode.
Nah, you did.
I was so mad, bro.
It's tight.
That was episode 5. I was so mad. But now this came up to me because I had a coworker today. It's his birthday, so I was just chopping up with him. So shout out to you, my guy. And he, so I asked him, hey man, like, he's older than me. And I was like, what do you wish you could tell your, 25-year-old self? Like, what do you wish? And this is kind of, so we had a real talk and real good talk. And this is, I told Taj and I, bro, like, nah, like, we got to talk about this. I feel like real strong. We got to talk about this because I feel like people need to hear it. So these are the 3 things he kind of told me today is give yourself grace. And I think we as just black people, if I'm being real honest, we as black people grow up in a society that we have to work extremely hard for what we get. Mm-hmm. And there's an expectation placed on us from our parents, from our family, whether it's your nationality, your culture, like society, like it's just so many things we try to live up to make a name for ourselves, to establish ourselves, that we're always looking for the next thing, the next move, the next step in our life, and we don't like take a moment and celebrate ourselves. It's something that a lot of people are my age have been learning and realizing that they need to celebrate the small wins because they are very crucial in this walk of life. And we have a lot of them. Whether you waking up in the morning, that's a small win. That's actually a big win. But
we didn't even think about that.
That's a small big win. Like if you have a job, you have a job. There are thousands, millions of people that need a job in this country. Facts. Not even think about just the world, just this country. Even if wherever you are in your state, thousands of people in your state that need a job. Like if you have a job, you have a job. Like if you could afford to pay your bills, you can afford to pay your bill. Like these are little things you got to give yourself grace where you just graduated. You're figuring out. You have a passion for something. You're learning. Like you have an ability to create some sort of income. Like you got to give yourself grace. The next thing is to be in the moment and enjoy it. It's something that I got told by my physics teacher in high school. It was my senior year, and I was just I was playing basketball. I was on the track team, It was kind of in between the track season and basketball season because we were playing well going to states and stuff. So they overlapped. Then I was like on the worship team for my church. I was I think I was in certain other clubs. Like it was just so many things pulling my attention. My grades started to slip. And my physics teacher, she told me, she was like, wherever you are, be there. And, he said something similar. He was basically like, be where you're grounded or be where your feet are. And it's like, you're going to have things that happen in your life, and you're going to have anxiety for other things. You're going to be stressed, but do what you can in the moment. Be in the moment. So live in the moment. If you're at work, you thinking about something that you got to take care of when you get home, hey, you're at work right now. Lock in on your task. Do it at a high level. When you get home, you leave, you'll be able to take care of that. And it just speaks. It's such an easy thing to say and think, but it's very hard to do because our mind be wandering.
Nah, that's facts. But that is very true though. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I can even use today, honestly. Like today, it was a long ass day at work. But usually, I'm not even gonna cap. Usually at work, as soon as I clock in, bro, I'm thinking about going home. Like I'm thinking about like what I'm gonna do as soon as I get off.
Yeah.
Or like terrible to say, like you just said, waking up in the morning, like a small win. I'm always thankful for that. But as soon as I wake up, you wake up, you still tired. I'm already planning my next nap. Like as soon as I get up, like I know I'm taking a nap. Like, but today, like it was kind of different, where I and it's kind of what I was gonna get into too. Like I kind of just sat back and I don't know how to explain it. Like I kind of had like I'm not gonna say a full out of body experience because I was at work, but like it was kind of like I got out of my body and was just seeing everything, like myself included, like just in the work environment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, it's just something that has to happen. Like you look around you. Obviously, I ain't just get out of college, but I'm a young adult, bro. I'm working with people hella older than me, and like me, obviously, like you said, we're 20. We're comparing ourselves to others and all this. Yeah. I don't want to be working. I don't want to be doing none of this compared to like what other people doing. But it's like you gotta be grateful, bro. Like you got a job. You working with people who actually, I'm not gonna say we don't need a job, but niggas have children. Like, niggas is telling me they going home to 4 kids.
Different responsibilities.
You making the same salary, bro. So when I'm complaining about I ain't making too much, I ain't got no kids, I really shouldn't be complaining because it's not bad. I just want more because I'm seeing y'all niggas. So it's like, you kind of got to step back and just look at everything, like, realistically. And that's what I was going to get into. Kind of like take everything with a grain of salt. Like, you see other people going crazy, other people doing well, that's great. Wish them well, bro. But you need to get back on your shit. Take that. You see it, don't let it phase you, bro. Anything that's in your way, bro, don't let that shit phase you. Because at the end of the day, and I don't really know how to phrase this. Okay, at the end of the day, like, the world's finna go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have a tough day, a tough stretch, and you make it about yourself, which you should, because you're yourself, you know what I'm saying? You should be governing yourself. But never think something you're going through is too hard or like so unique no one else been through. You know what I'm saying? Like people been through it. Even people who don't make it through, like the world's gonna go on. Like, you know, when life gets tough, niggas think, well, I'm not gonna say me personally, but well, I have before, I'm not gonna lie. Not like seriously, but like niggas be getting real low, like deep in thoughts, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, like, at the end of the day, like, the world is still gonna go on, bro. With or without you. So it's either you get with it, or you get left behind. Like, and that's no cliche, bro. Like, you gotta, it's true. Life, bro. It's true. Like, life is gonna go on. Like, you sit here and soak in your problems, bro, and you don't make it, people they're gonna feel sad for you. But at the end of the day, it's finna go on.
It's kind of something I live by, and I say this brief. Like I tell this to everybody I know. I say it's okay to fall, it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to stay there. And it's okay to experience. It's okay to feel the pain, but it's not okay to sit in it. So kind of what he's saying, like, and I'll say it, you know, my way is You can't sit or stay in the demise. You have to pick yourself back up. You have to try again. You have to continue finding ways to improve. Like you can't give up.
Yeah.
But it is okay to fail. It's okay to experience it. It's okay to feel it. Just do not stay in it. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
We might have to save that number 5. That was a good one too, man.
Facts.
That might be a whole. That might be next episode.
We can say 5.
Anything last words? Because we
Hey, last thing. I mean, it's still kind of on that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say, bro? Damn. I was gonna say something. Let me try to remember. Bro, I was watching this thing. It was like, if you smell something, like you smell before, it kind of reminds you. That shit ain't work. Bro, I thought that it was gonna work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
appreciate you for tuning in. YGC. It's your boy Wavy.
It's your boy Toms, man. I love y'all.
Stay tuned for the next episode. If you see all them red boots running around, run away from the red boots. Run away from the red boots. And
man.
Shout out to the gang. New episode dropping soon. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
if
sir.
you don't know,
Now you know. Nigga.
I can't get my outro music, bro.
You see me trying to find that bit.
Yo, you gotta chill. You gotta chill for real.